So you probably understand what a contact form is. This is what you see right here. You're also going to find that at the top of a lot of our themes or near the menu, there's going to be a contact box here as well. And how do you go and create new ones? Well, it's pretty easy. So you go to your WordPress control panel and select contact forms, and we're going to have pre-created a couple contact forms for you. The contact box is the one that's used in the top right corner, and then of course the one that's on the contact page itself is what we've titled it, We'd Love to Hear From You. Now what you're going to see here is that We'd Love to Hear From You is here, and then there's a bunch of other text just below that. We're just going to go and see how we can change that. So We'd Love to Hear From You is the title, and then of course we've got the description which shows below, and then we have a couple other customizations. Now at the top you're going to see what's called a shortcode, and you can copy and paste that into whatever page you like. In fact, you could even place it into another widget if you like, and that's for your flexibility. Okay. And so below this is we give you some other options where you want to redirect the user to once they hit submit, the email address that you want the form results sent to, the submit button label, whether or not to show a reset button, and of course the save button is right here. And what we also have done here is we've set out where you can add a new field. You just click that little button and another field will show up here. And you specify the details about what kind of field it is. It's a text or text area, checkbox, radio button, select box, email, website address. Some of these are actually new to HTML5 where it'll do some validation for you on those. And you can specify whether or not it's required or not. So if they're just typing in a bunch of not submitting their email address when you need to get their email address, well, that's pretty important, right? In addition, if you switch over to layouts mode, you can specify the width of the column, 25%, 50%. So what you can do then is, as we saw here, is we could have a half width column here and another half width column and then a full width column for the email address. But maybe we didn't want to have the email address full width. Maybe we just want to have it 3/4 for whatever reason. We can do that here. And we'll just hit save and we'll see what happens. We reload the page. You see it's now 3/4 width. So you have some layout options here where you can go and specify a bunch of different things and how you want it laid out. Um, and basically, it's only limited by your imagination how you want them laid out. I'm going to move that back to, go to layout mode and move it back to 100% because that's how I wanted to do it. All right. Now, what if you wanted to create a new one? Well, we'll just hit cancel out of here and we just hit the add new. And at this point, we've got a new form here called new form, description, whatever you want to do. And we're just going to create a very simple form. We'll call it text field and say your name. There's another option here called prepend icon. If you wanted to, you could specify this. This uses the font awesome icon classes. So for example, icon user. And if you're not aware of what font awesome is, it's awesome. It really is. It is an icon set that we make reference to within the theme. It's absolutely free to use, and there are they just upgraded. There's 361 icons, and this icon set you can pick and choose whichever you like here. You can even use this within the HTML or within wherever you like. But what we're going to do is if you wanted to have a particular icon, all you have to do is define the icon class, which in this case we're going to use icon user, I believe it is. Icon user. That's what we're going to see there. So we go back to my form, icon user. Is it required? Yeah, we're going to say it's required. Placeholder text is some name here, please. So this is something else. So we're going to hit save changes. Very good. We're going to copy this. We're going to go place it below that other form on the contact page. So pages. We're going go to the contact page. You see how we have this shortcode in here? I'm going to paste in the shortcode for the other form and hit update. In fact, you can go to visual mode and you're going to see that both forms are represented by a rectangle here. Or hit update, okay? So we're going to reload this page and we're going to see that once this page finishes saving, a second form will appear called new form. Whatever you want to do, and then the icon. And that is your placeholder text there. And that's more or less all there is to managing your forms. It's you can create as many as you like, have them on as many different pages as you like. Typically, most people would have, 2 forms in their site. One on the contact page and maybe one in the contact box up above. But you're not limited by that. You can create as many as you like. Hope you find that helpful.